Everyone.
And we're here. Hello.
Hey, everybody. Um, yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. We're just talking about how it's been a while.
It has been a little while,
Yes.
but we are here
Uh,
today.
yes, we are here. We have bits and bobs.
Bits and bobs. Bits and
Yes.
bobs. Shake'ems.
So yeah. So shall we? Hey,
Get going.
Susan. Should we just share what we want to do, or just start, or what do you say?
Go for it. Tell them what you're going to do today.
I'm going to make a weird portrait.
A weird portrait, she says.
Basically, I looked around for my bits and bobs and I made a face. Hey, Peggy. Um, I made a face from bits and bobs. And I'm going to use some wire probably to do the hair, but we're going to start with actually doing the background, and stuff. So yeah, I'm and yeah, so the frame is from those frames from Tim Holtz. It's the smaller ones. I just removed the MDF that is usually in the back, and I'm gluing it on this tag because I think it's cool. And that's what I'm doing. Jess, for you. Yeah, I'm starting with gessoing the frame. But yeah, Jess, you have a beautiful kitty. Tell us what you're doing.
I, I do have a pretty little kitty here. I've got a Cheshire face. We are doing bits and bobs today, so because we're doing bits and bobs, I want to create a shaker. So I've got a Cheshire cat here, MDF, and he has some shaker eyes. I hope I'm not reverbing. Maybe it's just because I'm hearing. I think I know what it is. Yep, there we go. Um, I am going to be making some eyeball shakers, and we're going to be painting some. We're going to be using some orange because I don't know. I like the orange idea because of the orange that is in the rice paper here. I did pre decoupage my Cheshire cat with the decoupage queen rice paper clouded harlequin.
It's
That's the
really
name of the
pretty.
rice paper I used. So we're
Very
going to
beautiful
be
colors and
painting
everything.
and decoupaging the Cheshire cat, and we've got, well, actually the Cheshire cat is called We're All Mad Here. And then the moon is
Yes,
called
we are.
Moon Shaker. Yep. So that's what we're going to be doing today with bits and bobs and little shaker pieces.
Yeah, it's
These are
really cool.
colors.
Oh, hey. Oh, we have more people to say hello to. Hi, Kala and Terry and Olga.
Hello, Peppy, Sue, Ms. Olga. What's up? Thank you for
Hello.
coming today.
Yeah, yeah. I'll admit. I mean, I think I did remember to post a story in Instagram to let people know that that we're doing this, but I just, I don't know. Yeah,
I
it's
think I forgot. No, I think I did forget.
we
I
do
went to
tend to
go
do
post
that.
it just now, but then I realized I didn't have enough time. It's like
Mm.
there's just not enough time, Jessica.
But yeah, so thank you everybody for joining, and I hope you're all doing well. Um, and yeah, I'm just
I do
trying
too.
to.
Is anybody crafting along with us?
Ooh, yeah. Okay. And I hope, yeah, I haven't actually asked if everything is working with the sound and video and so on,
Oh,
because
good
it
point.
seemed to have worked for me and Jess, but I don't trust it.
Right. I don't blame you. I don't
Mm.
trust it either.
No. I've had too many. I mean, the benefit of when you're doing you're doing a stream with someone, then usually you catch up on at least some of the issues before you go live, because you're in the studio and you're making sure that you can hear each other. And generally speaking, if we can hear each other, then usually the audience can hear us as well. However, it's still a process.
Right. There are more issues.
Thank you, Olga. And Terry, they're letting us know that all is good. And the image is sharp. That is very good.
Hello, Arcala. What's up? Thanks for being here today, guys.
Yes.
With our peculiar bits and bobs today.
Well, I think we have bits and bobs and we're peculiar.
Well, facts. It's probably facts.
That's all. That's another option.
I'm okay with that. Are you okay with that? I'm totally okay with that.
I'm totally okay with that.
All right, sweet sauce. Good. We are good.
Yes. It's it's really funny because I keep wanting to see what you're doing, but I'm watching my brush and I'm trying to do it fast because it's very boring to watch people gessoing stuff. So I just I'm picking through and picking. Oh.
I kind of just want it to be psychedelic a little bit. And the moon is going to be yellow, so that's why I kind of wanted him to be different. I didn't want him to be yellow too. But I don't want him purple either, because I've got a lot of purple rice paper.
Yeah, it'll disappear. And I mean, we are talking Cheshire Cat, so it does make sense for a bit of a lot of crazy, actually.
Right, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I was like, even though he's technically not orange, I think it'll be okay.
Yeah. I think it's all good.
I think it'll be
so
okay.
It's supposed to be to work as a set sort of thing?
Yeah, yep. It's going to layer on top of each other.
Oh.
Well, the mouth won't, obviously. The mouth will be kind of like a separate piece. But I'm not going to keep it just this orange. I will do a little bit of distressing and, to make it not so flat, I guess you could say. Something like that.
Olga's making fun of you. I think she's implying, well, not making fun of you. She's making fun of the fact that you're suggesting it'll be just a little bit psychedelic. I think that she's implying that it'll be a lot psychedelic.
It probably will, knowing me.
That is how we like it. Yes.
I like psychedelic. Psychedelic is fun.
It is. Can you see the comments, by the way, or should I put them on screen every now and then?
Oh, I do see the comments. I just have to turn my head over towards my laptop. Switching. You are 3 seconds earlier, Naama, than Jess. Notice that while switching. Weird. See, so it's already starting psychedelic. She's 3 seconds, you know what I mean? So we're already the weight. Well,
that's probably we can blame the internet and some lagging of how the transference of the signal, I guess. Okay, this can drop.
Just whatever's psychedelic, let's just blame it on that. It's not our fault.
As long as we can blame it on something else.
At least in this case.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yep. Oh, okay, I unintentionally put a bit of gesso on the tag, but that's fine. Maybe I should. I actually like that. I think I'm gonna clean my brush a bit here, and just to create some interest, and then we'll use some washi tapes to create a background.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so there's that one. So, what I'm going to do now, I just wanted to clean up the teeth from the excess paint. I didn't want, like,
Because
clogged
you
paint between
have
your
to be
teeth and
perfect.
stuff.
I mean,
Gotta be nice and sharp.
yes. Yeah. So,
Right. There's his eyeballs. So, moving along here, moving along.
I have collected and some of my washi tapes, and I'm just going to basically tear them up, put them around, and see what's happening. I have marked ahead, you can see, I believe, the pencil of where the placing of the frame should be. And I'm basically working around it because the center will have a uh, different background, basically. Okay, let's see.
You're
Just
funny,
pick one.
Olga.
It's easy. Suspended in time now, consider. Yes. Do some time travel. That's the way to do it. Okay.
As long as you take me with you. Like, I want to time travel too,
Yeah. So, I mean, it always sounds like fun.
but I hear a big but coming.
There's no, um, I don't know. I mean, it can be, they say it can be dangerous, but I guess it always depends where you're when you're going.
When? Okay.
Yeah.
If
Like
you could
if
time
you're, no,
travel.
no, like if you're talking about time travel, when would you like, when and where would you like to go if you could time travel?
Man, that
Big
is,
question.
that's a
And
big,
feel free to answer in the chat as well.
that is a big one. Like,
Right.
gosh, where would I go? What? I don't even know how to answer that question. Because what wouldn't
Oh
you want to
no,
do?
I've stumped Jess. I think it's a historical moment. I'm just saying that.
Man, I would, geez. The first thing that comes to mind, man, I don't know that that's necessarily a good thing, but I'd love to see, witness Hannibal's, not Hannibal as in like Hannibal cannibal, but Hannibal, you know, his march and I'd love to witness his victory. That would be quite a
Just it just depends on like which side you're viewing it
on.
from.
Right. Well, I'm up in the mountains. I'm viewing both sides. I am total like they can't even see me. Like
Yeah.
I'm that time traveling like agent. That's like.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
like
you're not allowed you're never allowed to show yourself anyway, right? So
right. I can't
you
interact.
have to hide actually. Yeah.
That would be really cool. Um, what about some Egyptian history? Like, would you want to
Mm.
witness like, oh, man, geez,
No.
like what
So
would
many
I?
questions.
What would you not want to witness? Like,
A lot of modern history.
yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Modern history. Um,
Too much.
how about the first computer? Like, I'd like to be in that room, right?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, we have an answer from Peggy. Peggy says, if I could time travel, I would go back to when my mom was a teenager to get to know her at the time. Oh, that is such a cool idea. That is a really cool idea.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
yeah, I like that. I like that. I'm digging it. I'm looking for my
that's a
Cheshire.
really cool idea to kind of, because it's kind of weird to think about your parents as, I mean, in general, anybody that you met as an adult, it's weird to think of them as a teenager or a child. Um,
Like, in general, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like your teachers or things like that. It's like things like that sounds mean. Um,
It doesn't sound mean.
things
No.
like teachers. I'm sorry. Um, but yeah, just kind of anybody that you met as an adult, you can't really imagine them as children.
Right? You're like, huh, I wonder what they were like.
August says, okay, so Jess wants to see a bunch of guys slaughter each other. Not bad.
I know, that's why I was like, maybe I don't. I mean, could you imagine that? I mean, that victory was just like awe-inspiring, even to this day. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's true.
military leaders are in awe of what he was able to accomplish. So that's, I guess, what is inspiring about it. Is it's for me, it's going against all odds. Every
Mhm.
single thing is against you. Every single odd, every single figure was against him. Like there was no way he should have won. He should not have won, but he did.
Yeah,
And that's what I think is inspiring to me. It's not necessarily about the
I
blood
think that's
guts
what's
or even
yeah
the
generally inspiring about it. Like historically, when people talk about him and think about him, then yeah, that's true. I think, um, yeah, I mean, with like computers and all, like the first computer, when you're saying, there's actually, my mom is a scientist, and in her workplace, well, she retired now, but basically in her workplace, they still kept like the first computer that we had here, I think it was, and it's just like, it's a room that is a computer,
yes,
and
it
it's
is
just the
not.
coolest thing. And she used to use it when she was a student. She used to use it.
That is
So
cool.
it's really fascinating, like, because it's not that long ago. It's so
No,
weird to think about, like how computers are now and what it used to be, and you know,
exactly.
yeah,
That would be a cool thing, would be to see the first computer like just being built, and just
yeah.
be
I
in the
don't
room.
think the time travelers are allowed to meet their relatives. Y- it's one of those, like, they're not allowed to meet themselves. That's a that's a bad thing. But I think if they meet their relatives, they're not supposed to. Yeah, they may be not supposed to be in touch with them, because they might say, "Oh yeah, how do you know that? Because, oh, you're my mom," and that would be the end of things. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, time travel rules are very. Although, let's. The thing is that pretty much every movie and TV shows that has time travel, they always show, like, talk about the rules and you can't break them, blah blah blah, and the first thing they do is break them. So
Then they end up breaking most of them in
yeah,
the meantime.
yeah.
But we're
Ooh,
not supposed to do this.
yeah,
It'll be
yeah.
all right.
Oh no. Let's see. Let's put some of this one as well.
I just want to paint the inside of my eyeballs black so the shaker pieces
Yeah.
stand out really well.
Yep.
I don't want them to get lost with the background and everything because everything does kind of match really well.
Yeah. Oh, I love the Cheshire cat. Cheshire.
What? Oh, you love the
I
Cheshire Cat.
love him. Yes.
Yeah, he's half the reason I really watched movie and stuff as a kid.
I mean,
Wasn't
kitty and crazy. What more can you ask for? What if
exactly.
you meet your mom and then it will cause her not meeting your dad? Yeah, that's the reasons those beautiful risks about time travel, which is one of well, one of the reasons that it's Yeah, it's a risky thing. If it existed, it's a risky thing. Oh, wait, I need to check actually.
Meeting your mom, dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to meet your mom or dad, or I mean, yeah. What was it? Was there a Star Trek episode like that? Yeah, there was. I think it was a Deep Space Nine episode where Dr. Bashir, um, they went back in time, and he thinks he ran into his like great like grandmother or something like that. And then when he went back, he did realize it was his great grandmother. It was just funny the way it.
So wait, so he didn't cancel. He managed not to cancel himself.
Yes, he did because his partner was like no, his part no, like you no.
Stop now. Let's go away. This is not what we're doing.
This is not yeah.
This is not a good idea. Yeah.
Back up and punt. Not that I have to paint these top pieces black because they're going to be covered anyways, but I figured.
And just to let you know what's happening here, I basically realized that I've put that lovely washi tape exactly where the frame would be. So I'm moving it. And it removed some of the, it basically, I glued it down too well. So I'm using some, oh, come on, collage medium to glue it down better because I don't want it dead.
I get you.
I don't have words today. I lost them. It's
the
okay.
words are gone from you today, huh?
Yeah, sometimes it happens. Okay.
They
now...
fall into pieces, like with the bits and pieces.
Yes, exactly. Okay. It's still half hidden, but now it's fine. Actually, because when I marked the square that I marked is the inside of the frame, not the outside. So now I'm going to just give myself a bit of an indication of the outside of the frame. Because, I can already see that I've glued things in places where it's completely hidden. That's fine. Oh, well.
No.
Yeah, I hear you, Peggy. I don't know. Sometimes you just get stuck. You know what you want to say, and it just doesn't come out.
It's not coming out of my mouth. It's in my head, but my mouth is not working.
Yes, exactly. That is a perfect description. Okay. I do feel like I'm actually managing to stay on screen today, which I'm very proud of, because I usually find in the middle of the make that I'm like completely off screen. So yay for that. Okay, so I've realized now that I'm basically covering this one with the frame. So I'm going to add more of this washi tape. Where is the edge? I can feel you. Up there again. Interesting that no one says they would struggle Hitler in a crib or something like that. Yeah. I just said that I'm refusing to go to any modern history. The point is also that, like, I think that we were basically coming into going with the idea that you visit sometime, like some other time, but you don't change time. So that's why no one suggested to to kill Hitler in the crib. Um, okay. This. Do you know what bits you want to put in the eyes?
I don't know. I'm just making noises.
Yeah, makes
That's what I
sense.
do sometimes. You know me well. Oh no!
That's
You know
part
me
of
well
the
enough.
fun. Ooh.
I wonder if I should put some purple in here.
But in the
No, I don't think I should. I don't like it. Maybe I should just make it orange again.
I think well, the black it's with the black it kind of it disappears a bit. That's true.
Yeah, I was trying not to make it so solid orange, but
Well,
I think
maybe you can mix up the orange somehow or
yeah,
something
that's
like
what I'm
that.
going to do over here. I'm doing some orange and yellow on the side, and I'm mixing
Um,
it just a little
yeah.
bit. I've got some yellow that I'm kind of making his nose a little lighter
Oh,
because it
it's
reminds
the
me of
nose.
colors, and I don't like
The
that.
nose is very important. Yes. Okay.
I'm not trying to go Halloween.
I mean, eh. No, I'm definitely not gonna complain if you would. So feel free.
Went a little Halloween instead of psycho. I mean, I could go psycho.
It goes very well together. So I'm just saying.
It's probably me. It's usually always we're our own worst critics kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Ah, sorry. I was concentrating on my watching for a second and also trying to follow the chat at the same time, which is very hard. Oh,
It
Olga is
is
suggesting that you can have a super pink nose.
pink. You know what? I like that idea, Olga.
Yes.
I like that idea. Give me just a
Pink
second.
and orange actually go surprisingly well together, I will say. I am not a pink loving person, but at least some pinks and oranges. I don't know if like it's true with all shades, but yeah. Okay.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go psycho.
Ooh, that is so cute. Yeah, already looks amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna do the hot pink. I don't know why I didn't think to use pink. Why didn't I think to use pink? Gee,
But this is what
Jess.
we have Olga for. And yes, yes.
Maybe it's because I've been using so much pink lately. I was trying to get away from pink.
An option. Yes.
I feel like I have used a lot or done a lot of pink stuff lately.
Are you using glow in the dark paints?
No, I wish. That would be even more psychedelic.
Yeah, they tend to be like super like neon in daylight and then glow in the dark. But I found
Yes.
it's like a lot of paints that glow in the dark, like they the colors are really, really bright in daylight, but in dark, a lot of times I find that the color is not. I don't know that they all glow pretty much in the same color. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep. I do.
So yeah, it's sometimes a little bit disappointing.
Especially when you are expecting it or you're waiting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. I like that so much better. Yeah, see, the orange
Yeah.
was messing with me. I didn't like that. Thank you, Olga. I like the pink. The pink is much better. Pink is.
Like how the orange mixed with black and mouse looks super cool. Yep, yep. All looks really cool. It's a really, I mean, the design is really detailed. Like Nicole is so good at that.
Yeah, she is. She
Yeah.
does a good job. All right, sweet sauce. There's that. And then
Bit of this.
the eyeballs. We're going to put some shaker bits in here. Doop. That spoon is. I don't think that spoon's quite big enough. I mean, it's not going to. I'll use this.
I want to cut this perfectly for the circle, so I just kind of pushed it and I'm marking it with my pencil. And now I can pull it up a bit and just go on my line and try not to and try to cut it correctly because I'm not very good at this. But yeah, there it is. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
So,
I love all the washi tape.
yes. I just have a ridiculous amount. I keep buying them, but then I don't use them. So I was like, you know what? Today's the day.
Today is the day you're going to use it. Yes. Washi
Yeah.
tape's good for uh, background stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Sorry about the ambulance in the background. If you heard it, that's what it was.
An avalanche? Is that what you said?
An avalanche would have been a very interesting option there. Yeah.
I thought you said avalanche. I'm like, there's an avalanche in the background.
I don't think that would have stayed in the background. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Have I killed you? Oh no.
Like, watch out. Watch out for the avalanche. Move to the right. Move to the right. Oh
Yep.
my God. Can you imagine? Oh my God. I needed a laugh. Okay. I will calm down now. Oh no, that's the new one. I need this one. There they are. My balls. My balls. My
Ooh,
eyeball shakers.
lots of cool beats.
Yeah, aren't those cool? I have like
Yeah.
a shadow over here going on or
So
something.
is that like a mix that you have, or is it like something that, or you're just mixing up different things that you have? Like that, is it a homemade mix or a bought mix, basically?
This is actually a Nicole mix. She makes them now. Nicole, the mixed
Okay.
palette. The mixed palette is now doing shakeums is what she's calling them.
Yeah. And she's
So
doing like shaker mixes for it as well. That is so
yeah,
cool.
yep. This one is
That's a
called
really good mix. Yeah.
so.
So
So yeah, she's making the
yeah,
shakers, and then she's making shaker mixes to go with some of her shakers.
that is
So she's
really
got
cool.
8 mixes right now, and of course, I have all 8. Um,
Obviously. That's yes. That's how we do it. Okay.
oh, you're right, Olga. Am I overfilling it? I'm overfilling it. I get 2 shaker funsy. I get like 2 shaker funsy stuff. You're right. You're right, Olga. I should take some out.
Oh.
It won't shake.
It's
She's
really
right. It won't shake. It won't be so
like I'm
shaky.
looking at the, the bits, and like there's really very different sizes in it, right? It's like very small ones and very like relatively big ones, shall we say, for a shaker. That's really cool.
Yeah, she really actually did do a really good job with
Mm.
the different shapes. Yeah, because there's little. I mean, I'm surprised every time I open them up. All the tiny different little things that are actually in here that you don't see, like
I'm like
this little
really wishing for a
one.
bigger screen right now so I can see it better.
So like that tiny little shaker piece right here with like
So
the
cute.
stars, planet, like whatever that is, and then you got a tiny little star. Like some of these things you don't really see until you see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, she managed to really find some cool little things.
Yeah. That is so awesome.
All right, is that better, Olga? Is that better for the shaker thingy? I know I get a little shaker happy, and I'm just like, oh my god, shaker.
Mm. Hey, Karen. Oh, thank you. Yes, we are all met in here. And, well, I didn't know what to do with my washi tape either, so I am finding what to do with it, basically.
All right, I think that's good.
Yeah.
Hopefully those will shake, shake. Those should be good.
Okay. Just thinking if unless we have the frame here-ish. Mm,
That should be good. That should be good. Okay, here we go.
mm. So, for the shaker, how does her like? Do you? Okay, words again. Yes. Um, I swear I can talk. I swear it. Um, like, so does it have? Does she have like you get the how do you call it? The plastic thingy with the shaker?
Yeah, she does. She's awesome. She's that awesome. Here it is. This is
Okay,
the tiny little cutout that
and
she
then
makes to go
you
with.
kind of glue it between layers.
Yes.
Nice.
So the top layer will be this, like this one.
Okay, that is very cool.
And
Very
then it'll
cool
shape.
indeed.
I gotta paint those pink too, though. Forgot about those guys. Forgot about those guys. They were hiding over there.
I'm just
Woo, that's the phone.
having some.
I've been bad about comments today.
I'm trying. I'm trying. Um,
You're okay. No, it's
I don't
not
know.
you. It's me. I was talking about me.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah, it's really like with my current setup, I basically need to kind of peek from under my phone to see the screen. It's really very funny. Very odd feeling, I'll have to
Orange
say.
mixed with black and mouse looks super cool. You can get micas that glow. Okay, get micas that glow in the dark.
Ooh, I missed that one. That sounds good. Micah's that glow in the dark.
Yes, washi tape is great for like texture and stuff like that. It is for
It's
like
really
that
great.
stuff.
Yeah, it's really great for creating collages, basically, and like making an interesting background that is actually like texture wise or like it's actually quite flat, um, which is convenient when you're gluing stuff on top of it afterwards.
And we like there was like a washi craze there for a while, so everybody bought a ton of washi tape. And then you're like, what do I do with it now?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I still buy a lot of washi tape sometimes. I think though that it's like it really depends what you're doing, because a lot of that, it was like a craze in the kind of scrapbooks and journaling, I think, where you could just add like a tiny bit as a bit of a just for color or something, but I don't really do either of those. So yeah, I did get stuck with a lot of washi tape, but I was like, but it's so pretty, I need more, but then I don't know what to do with it. Oh no. Yeah, story of every crafter. Basically, we all have that something that we just hoarded on, and we're like, I don't actually know what to do with this now.
I'm like that with washi tape. I have like one of them fish bowls, like them fish actual like fish bowls that you put a fish bowl in or a fish in.
Yeah. Yes.
You're rubbing off on me, Naama.
Sorry.
Yeah, I've got one of those about half full of just washi tape.
Wow. Yeah. I have. Yeah, because the thing is also that it's one of those. It's almost like a decor piece in your craft room because they're so pretty, and you just kind of like put them in a kind of see-through container or something, and you're like, I'm good. That can just stay like that. That's fine.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You said it.
Yeah.
Well said. Can't say it any better.
Thank you. Some beautiful. Yeah, Peggy. I admit I am that hoarder. I have washi tapes. I've had them for too long. Like, okay, see, like this one. I don't know if you can actually see it in the camera, but it's a little bit yellow. It was white when I bought it, but it's old.
But it's old, right?
Yeah. So I haven't actually used them. I don't think I like it here, actually. No.
I haven't actually used a lot of my washi tape, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
A lot of it I bought, and it just kind of stayed there.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, some people use a ton of them, but I know a lot of people that are in that. I have them. They're pretty. I don't know what to do with it, so they're just there.
Right.
They're
exactly.
there. Yeah.
It's like they're great, but what do I do? Tell me what to do.
Yeah, I mean, people use it for, I would use it for like wrapping presents every now and then and stuff like that, but that's like a teeniest amount, and you're like, okay. Yeah. But they're just so pretty. It's also like, it's different actually, because you have a lot, the ones that are for wrapping presents and stuff, they're pretty, but in a, like, the ones for crafting are different often. Like they have, I don't know how to explain. Like the patterns are a bit more, not necessarily fitting for presents. I don't know how else to explain it.
Okay, I gotcha.
Like it doesn't, like it would work for some, like, I don't know. Yeah, like to just put a teensy bit when you're closing the bag or something, you wouldn't necessarily want to use these guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being mean. Anyways, I'm being mean to washi. But yeah, okay. I think I have everything that I need covered. Basically, there are a few spaces like here, like that are not covered with washi, but I'm fine with that. I think it's okay, and I'm going to use the Collage Medium Vintage to kind of seal everything, make sure it's all glued down, and also give it a little bit of a tint. So Yeah, so it kind of sits well together. It matches better, even though it's already helpful that I had uh, the brown color, like the brown tinting of the board. The fact that it's there, it's already helpful to kind of bring things together because the white washi is a little bit see-through. But this is going to help even more. So just do that quickly.
Excuse me. My apologies.
No. Okay.
I'm obviously just gluing down my mouth.
It's a very important thing to do.
Wouldn't be a Cheshire without his mouth, would he? Without his
No, his
smile.
iconic smile. Yes. So that is there. And in this case, yeah, I'm gonna go with my finger like this to kind of smooth out the brush strokes. Since I don't feel like having the brush strokes this time. I don't know. Just smoothing it out. And that would be it. So we'll let it dry a bit while I do something else. Aha.
Oh no, too much.
The print is too small for gift wrapping. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Sue. I agree. It's just meant for other things. I don't know.
Washi tape?
Yeah, the craft washi tape is just like, if you think, like the ones that you find in stationery shops that are like for gift wrapping often have a much bigger, bolder pattern, and then you just put like a little bit on the gift, to just as a seal. But
Gotcha.
with these ones, the patterns, like, look at this. It's tiny and it's gorgeous, but I don't know. It works in some situations, but not always. Let's put it this way.
Not all. Right.
Okay. Okay. So now what I want to do is get the background for my little face. And for that, so I prepared it as a head. I think you can see that. Basically, I used a jelly plate to print from an old chemistry book. So you can see there's like little chemistry bits.
I
Well,
love it.
all the yeah, my mom would know what it is. I don't. I'm sorry, mom. I always feel guilty with those things. I'm like, I have no idea what this is, but it's pretty. Does that count? And basically, this is going to be. Uh, where's my mouth? The mouth, yeah, and the nose. So I'm just placing it on the paper to see that I like sort of where things are going. Yeah, and then I'm going to just use my pencil. I'll mark around the frame and then I'll cut it smaller. So, yeah, so it doesn't keep.
Need some water.
I'm gonna
There.
get my own. What?
Oh, right. So you've got your, ooh, yes, yes. So we're working here.
There we go. And like I said, I'm actually purposely cutting it smaller than the the shape I cut. Like there's probably like a centimeter of width on the of the frame itself. So I'm cutting it quite a bit smaller actually, just to be sure that it doesn't that I don't have to deal with a white paper, basically. Um, so
Okay. I really like that. It's pink. Why am I in such a pink mood this month?
I don't know, but it's
Pink.
very yeah, it's a very strong pink, but it's a little pitchy, isn't it? Or is it just me?
It's it's
Maybe
pink.
just like maybe my camera. I don't know.
It's very, very pink. I wonder. See, I'm a little dark on one half of my screen, which is really weird. So let me see about turning on this little light I've
Okay,
got
so
here.
this now.
Oh, weird. That might
Yeah.
help with that side of the screen. Oh, yeah, that does help, doesn't it? Or maybe it's my TV. Maybe it's my TV. It looks like half of my screen is like dark. It's really weird.
No, it looks fine. I think it looks fine. I don't know. So
Yeah.
yeah, if I
So I'm just making some shakers, bits and bobs, and I'm bitsing and bobbing some shakers.
fixing and bobbing, nice. Uh,
I'm bitsing and bobbing. There's not a whole lot, like, I mean, because you're seeing what I'm doing, so it's not like there's, you know, step by step, I guess you
are
could say.
you underestimating your creativity? Are you? Because that is not allowed. I'm just
Yes.
clarifying. Not
I'm,
allowed.
okay. I'm usually good for that.
So, one question remaining, whether I add some stamping on top.
Ooh, stamping on top. Are you going to
It's
box it or
pretty
just?
messy already, so I'm not sure.
You might not because you've got the washi.
Yeah, because the I mean, if you know, it's like if you're adding something, it's like if the shapes in the background are big and then you add stamping in small, it's good, and other way around as well. But the stamps that I have that would fit thematically are pretty small and detaily as well. So I think like
Yeah, I don't know. I think you might be good. I think
yeah,
you've got enough there, you know?
yeah. So this, and then we'll have, yeah, because also I'm going to add the hair that is also going to be more detail. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of details. And that's pretty much going to be it like this. So I'm just going to glue. Ooh, ooh. I see now that I have missed a little bit
Oh,
of the
okay, I see it.
frame with the gesso.
Okay, you're welcome. Mint for journaling, the print. Okay, yeah. All right. So it looks
Yeah,
like
the tiny print. Yeah.
I
Just
love your little robot guy. He's so cool.
I like him too. I was thinking that maybe like in the so where the mouth is, basically this little tag thing that will be a mouth. Um, I can. So I was thinking of just painting the like marking the area and just painting it black. So it'll be like it felt more like a mouth. But now I'm thinking that I can like paint it white and do like teeth.
You could.
But that might be creepy. I don't know. But it would be very
I don't
fitting with
know.
the Mad Hatter thing.
I like weird and creepy though, so maybe I'm
Yeah.
special case.
No, that's why we fit so well together, Jess. That's why.
That's probably it. That's probably it. We're lovers of the odd, the peculiar, the strange.
Yes. Indeed. Exactly.
Let's see.
Okay. So I'm going to do this background down. And for this, I'm just using the usual medium matte, collage medium matte, the non-tinted one, because there's no need to tint it. Just putting it here.
I do too weird. Creepy is the best. Yes. Like them weird, creepy, like Halloween dolls, like you see with like the head and the glass like eyes just looking at you. It looks like it's almost like the doll's piercing through your soul.
Creepy, thank you. Yes, indeed. Okay. Yeah, I think I like this place. So we can just glue this down. And then we'll go over it with the medium matte. Just to kind of fill it and make sure that it's all glued down nicely. And I'm just kind of gently going with yeah, it's fine. I don't feel like having brush texture on this one. So I'm just making sure that I'm getting rid of it.
Ooh.
That's it. Cool. So
All right. I really like the pink color. That pink is really killer.
Yeah, it's super. Whoa.
Yeah. I'm glad she said pink because I don't know why I didn't think pink. Silly me.
Yeah, it's definitely looking good.
This is the Cheshire. His eyeballs shake, 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 shake. But I want to do some like distressing along the edges or something of him. He's so like flat.
I'm just going to place down these elements. I'm going to take it a little. A little place here.
Okay. Definitely like the black distress.
I still have skeleton bride and groom hanging behind me, best skeleton above me, creepy lamp on my desk, and permanently mounted creepy animated wall phone. Yes, that is how it's done, Sue. Well done. Yes, indeed.
Oh, snap it.
Who dares disturb us?
What?
I was just making weird sounds.
Oh, okay. Weird sound. I like weird.
Yeah, that's how we work. Okay, so that's basically, I like this placing, so I'm going to just mark where the opening of the mouth is, so I can paint some teeth. And
You're gonna paint some teeth.
yeah, I think it's cool. And while I'm at it, I'm already going to glue these ones up. I think, yeah, I'm already going to glue this down. So I'm going to use, for that, I'm going to use the Heavy Body gel. Where's my, yes, and my preferred methods of stick. Wait, there it is. Yeah, let's start. So these are all like pieces from electronic stuff. And well, no, it's not all electronic stuff. I'm lying. Um, but mostly just, well, we said bits and bobs. I
So
opened my drawer of bits and bobs and found all the weird stuff. Well, no, just found the stuff that went together. Okay, so
and you made a face.
I did. Yes. So
We can probably hear him talking to us once he gets his mouth and everything. He's like beep 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 1 2 1. No. 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 0.
yes. Boop. I think he will also be able to say boop.
He's gonna say what?
Boop.
Oh, boop. I forgot about that one. Of course. I forgot about the boop. Boop beep boop boop. Beep.
Yeah. So just putting glue all around. I'm always putting a bit too much, to be honest, but it makes me feel safe. There you go.
Let it go. Let it go.
And a little.
Guess I could have spotted it before, but it'll be all right.
Okay. And nose. There we go. And now I'm gonna just probably use gesso, white gesso, and then I can like paint, the gesso is just, I mean, I can use acrylic paint, but most of my acrylic paint, I don't know, this is me being lazy. Because I have the heavy gesso and it's completely opaque, the white, so I will be able to just put one layer and have it. And with any other, like even any other acrylic paint, I will need more than one layer. So just so it is. And I am just filling it up here. Okay, I lied. I might need more than one layer. Fine.
Oh, it's funny. Right. I think I am done with my paint palette.
Oh, it's so pretty. What bits are you gonna put in the moon?
The same ones, actually.
Ah, cool.
Just more of
So,
them. So I like
is there
more
are there
color.
names for the shaker collection, like shaker bits, or is it like the different collections, or is it just like 1, 2, 3, blah blah?
Yeah, she does name them. This one's galactic. Oop,
Ah,
pouring galactic everywhere. This one's galactic. She's got some. She's got a sunflower mix.
ooh,
Actually, I've got them all right here. They're all right here. I've used a lot of the steampunk one that she has.
Oh, she has a
So,
steampunk one too.
yep. Yeah,
Ooh.
it's got little gears in it.
Oh, I'm
And
already in love.
I
Um,
added blue to it though. The blue is technically not in there, but I added the blue. So these are
okay.
like tiny little butterfly wings that come with them. But
Mhm.
and I've used a lot of it already. Actually, I've used yeah. So this is supposed to be the steampunk one. There's tiny little gears in here, like
That is
tiny,
so cool.
tiny. There's yeah. She's not going skimpy. There's silver, you know, another one. So that's the steampunk one. This is oh snapples. Um, take a while to unscrew though. Strawberries and
But that
cream.
keeps them safe. I mean, I don't. There's a lot of like shaker, I don't know, like yeah, collections that come in little baggies, and
Mm-hmm.
the amount of times that I ended up with the whole thing like on the floor because I had to kind of pull it up. Um, Peggy, the sprinkles. It's not. How do you call it? Like the when you buy it, the confetti. I don't know. But it's from the mixed palette. Um,
Oh wait, is she asking something?
yeah, Peggy is asking about that. She's asking where you got them.
Yes, the mixed palette. This one is Spring Fling, where she's got a bunch of flowers and
See, butterfly.
butterflies and roses,
Mhm. They're beautiful.
like tiny little leaves. Like, can you see that tiny little leaf right there?
Oh my gosh, that is
Tiny,
so awesome.
and then there's different colors. There's little tiny roses. Oh my gosh! I mean,
It's
it's
adorable.
it's adorable. It is. So that's the flower kind of like mix for like us for flower girls, like flowers.
Yeah.
So that's Spring Fling.
Yeah, Peggy, the mixed palette is also where you can get the MDF shapes that Jess is using as well. So the whole thing, like the Cheshire Cat, the moon, all of it is from her as well.
Yep, all of it is from the mixed palette. I love the Diva, the hot
Oh,
pink, the
that's the name
black,
of this
little
collection?
tiny
It's beautiful.
jewels.
That is very sparkly. I love that she has like so many different, sizes of things inside. That's really cool.
In there, right? She was able
Yeah.
to find the Magashant, whatever you call Mashant, whatever these are, those little things, in so many different sizes. I was
Mhm.
really surprised to see how many sizes she was able to get all of those in.
That's
Uh,
really cool.
oh, did you see the Alice in Wonderland mix though? This is the Alice in Wonderland mix,
Oh,
but
oh,
it doesn't.
those
It just
tiny
doesn't match.
cards? What are those tiny cards?
These
Oh
are
my
tiny
God.
cards. Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm gonna gush forever. That is so cool.
and then the little square checker, like or not the chess board,
Oh wow.
tiny
That
little
is
chessboard,
amazing.
and then the drink me bottle. You can't forget about the drink me bottle. It literally says "drink me" on it.
Seriously?
Seriously,
That is too small. Oh wow.
drink me,
That is so
and it's
cool.
even smaller. This is another one,
What?
another bottle.
That is so cute.
Drink me. It's crazy. I can't believe they make them in so many different small sizes like that. That blows my mind.
Wow.
I'm like,
That is
what?
so cool.
But as you could tell with the red, of course, I didn't want to use it with the purple and
Yeah,
stuff.
I think it didn't fit so much with the paper you're using. Yeah.
That one's called Drink Me. Yeah.
Nice.
Steampunk. Diva.
Okay.
Oh, I've got my other two over there because that's where I'm making two other projects.
Oh,
They're over here.
hello, Bertha. Good afternoon. Here it's already evening-ish, but ooh, that's sunny.
Sunflowers.
That is so cool. Okay, I'm just checking that I painted enough space for the teeth. And now I need to wait for this the white gesso to dry completely before I can paint a bit of teeth on it. So in the meanwhile, trying to decide if the frame will. I don't. The thing is that I don't really want to glue down the frame because I'm worried that it will be in my way when I try to paint the teeth. But I can at least plan out the hair for now. So our little guy here, or gal, I don't know, both. Um, I'm gonna use these wires to do the hair. And I'm not sure if I want to use all three colors or just one of them. Like I can make them ginger, or we can have like green and blue hair, or we can mix it all up. I don't know.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I mean the orange really works really well with all the the colors. But adding these will also add some more color. So I don't know. We'll think about
Orange,
it.
green. Did you say green and orange?
I have green, blue, and orange, and they all come with the white as well. I mean, I can remove the white, but me.
Green, blue, orange.
Yeah,
Green,
okay.
orange. Green and orange.
I can try green. Let's see if we remove the blue. Green and orange. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I think it would pop pretty well with the yellow, you think?
Yeah. I mean, with the orange, only the orange. Just a sec. If I only put the orange, it works really nice, but it might be a bit too bland. So let's add the green for some pop.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
On my screen, it looks a little more orange, I guess. Not as, yeah.
What, the background?
Or I'm sorry, the background looks more yellow than it looks orange to me.
No, it is. I was saying the orange is the wire is very orange, but the whole thing, because I used the vintage collage medium, so the whole thing has a more yellowish, orangish color.
And we want it to pop.
Yes. Okay, so Peggy says that I should use all three colors. Sue, do you think only the orange? I'm not sure. Like, it will look funky anyway because it's cool. I'm gonna give him curls.
But he is funky. He's a funky fella.
He's a funky dude.
He's spending time with us today. I mean, it takes a certain level of,
Yes.
funk.
Exactly. So in order to put them in, okay. So Sue says I should use only the orange. I think that I'll start adding, and then we'll see what we filled. And I'm going to basically use a drill to, make little
Oh, she's
holes where I
drilling.
can
She's
put.
drilling. You gotta pull out the big guns.
Oh, no,
Oh,
no, no. I'm using a hand drill. So it's
okay.
basically like, yeah, you can use a Dremel for it, but I don't feel like using something, very noisy during the live. And also, I'll be honest, I often find that I feel more comfortable with these kind of things. It's like, yes, it's called a thick board, but it's not actually that thick. So I often feel more comfortable using a hand drill because I have more control. So it's
Okay.
basically a head of a drill that sits on a screwdriver. Um, and I can just drill like this. And
Well, look at you.
it's very convenient.
It is convenient.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of do it randomly, actually. I just want to have, a spot where I can basically stick it in. I could actually probably, now that I think of it, actually, I can probably just um, use just a sec because the thick board is actually paper. So I'm just using an old mouse pad, but I'm just going to stab it, basically.
Oh, okay. So a little bit of violence, a little bit of pretty things, and some funky things. Cool. Cool. I love it.
Yes, I'm just gonna think this is meant to be used for bookmaking, basically, these things, but it's just sharp and you can make holes with it. And the benefit of that, I'll show you, I'll make another one. It's a little tricky because I'm, under the camera. But yeah, the benefit of that is that, like, now if I'll bring it to the camera, then you can see this one I did with the drill, and you can see how it pushed up the paper and created this little border that is like not maybe the prettiest. And when you just stab it, it doesn't happen.
Oh, that's
So,
cool.
yes. No, so it's this one is not for leather. At least I didn't buy. It might be similar to what you use for leather work, but I don't work with leather, so I definitely did not buy a leather. Oh, I bought that for book making. You can use it for different things, but yeah, as you can see, I mean, I'm using it to make holes to put, wire hair. So that's definitely not what it was intended for. Um, but hey, it works. So I'm just kind of randomly putting holes here and there, um, just so I can add in the wire. It does require a bit of strength, but not that much. So it is pretty dang cool. And then what I'll be able to do is basically, put some glue on it and just stick the wire in. And then it just looks more like it grows from. It's two things. It looks a bit more like it grows from the picture, or like it comes out from the picture. And also it just holds better because, yeah, it has a spot to hold, actually, which is useful. I'm blabbing.
You just toss them
Ooh,
down in bookmaking kits. Yeah, yeah. You're right about that, Sue.
it just does
All
something.
right. I'm just checking up with comments.
Yeah.
That would look so funky orange. Yes. I think the orange would do. Yeah, I think it would too. Maybe
Yeah.
blue.
We'll start with orange and then we'll decide if we want to add more colors. Because the thing is that because it's like with the white, I don't know, it's cool, I think. That it's just automatically it gives it more interest. Okay. So let's bring my cutter in.
With Nunu's Moon, I thought about adding some flowers to Nunu's Moon here. Just because, I don't know, I just thought it would be kind of cool.
Is that how she calls the design, Nunu's Moon?
Yep, that's exactly what she calls it. Yep.
That is so nice.
I threw it away already, but yeah, it's called Nunu's Shaker Moon.
Nice.
Nunu's Shaker. Yep. It's because of the design on the front here. It looks a lot like one of Nuneka's stencils. So when she created the moon, she was inspired by Nuneka's stencil. So she just went ahead and gave her credit for this in general. So that was really nice of her. You know, she could have just been like, whatever, you know.
It's really cool. Okay. So let's. Oh. I'm actually. Okay. No. It would be stupid to start gluing the hair in before I glue down the frame and everything. So I think that it's dry enough to paint the teeth.
I like it. I like it. It shakes.
Yes. It's really cool.
Olga would be proud of me. There's not too many shakers in here. She didn't have to tell me to take shaker bits out. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your moon.
Now the question, what to paint the teeth with? I think I'll just do it with a pencil, basically. Because I don't want it to be too strong. I don't want to do it in black, basically. So, yeah.
I don't know that I like flowers. I honestly almost just like it the way it is.
It's gorgeous.
I like it just the way it is. I really don't want to do anything else to it. I feel like I'm going to cover up the awesomeness of what it is.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just doing very crude, cartoonish teeth. So like completely square, ridiculous thing, because I think that's what fits for it. So just see.
Wait, that's not it.
See? Now he's smiling.
Ooh, he's mischievous. He's smiling now?
This is very ridiculous. Okay. So, yeah, I'm fully aware of the fact that you're finished. So I just want to see if I can quickly find a couple of screws for this. If not, let's see. I would like to actually use screws in this size. But find one That's the feet, and I didn't look for that. So I might do that later. Let's, yeah, I'll have to do that later. But basically, this is sitting here. Then we can add the frame, and then we can add some hair, or to show you how I'm adding the hair, and try to not, you know, bore Jess because she's finished.
Right. Awesome. Okay. Yeah.
So, adding some glue on the frame. And yeah, I will probably, go over some of the elements with the waxes afterwards to get the details out and like give them a bit more dimension and so on. Just because, why
Oh,
not?
I love it. I love it. I don't even want to mess with it. It's good. It's good. It's pretty. Pretty. Now what I need to do is I need to make like a big old psychedelic like Alice in Wonderland like canvas or something.
Yes, yes, that sounds amazing.
That would be a lot of fun. Like a almost like basically kind of like a Harlequin background, like where it's got the diamond shapes,
Mm, yes.
black, white, and green maybe.
Mm,
Because we've
yes.
got the pink. Or we could do like black, white, green, orange, blue, because then we've got the pink from this. Just so it's very psychedelic. I guess that's what I'm doing. Like in my mind, I'm thinking like psychedelic, like Harlequin.
That sounds amazing.
It sounds pretty fun, actually.
Yes, it does.
Just a couple of maybe we can so we
Okay,
can see a little bit more of
so that this is sitting right.
ugliness.
So it's amazing, those bugs. Okay, cool. So now for the hair, I'm basically gonna put a nice dollop of glue right where the hole is. And just stick one side of the wire inside it. And I'm gonna just let it sit and dry for a bit. But afterwards, you can kind of twirl it or do whatever you want.
Yeah, but for right now, right, you don't want to mess with it. You want him to
Yeah.
you want him to have his hair like attached. You don't want him balding yet. Like not yet, buddy.
Yeah. You first need to grow your hair before I can actually give you a do.
Right, right, exactly.
Yeah. So, oh, yeah.
I would like to take this moment to thank everybody who did come by and who stayed and watched us and entertained us.
And hopefully we're entertained by us.
Right, exactly. Yes. Hopefully
Yes, as well.
bored out of your gourd or anything like that.
That would be, not what we were aiming for.
No, not so
Mm,
much. Not so
mm.
much.
But yeah, I hope you had fun and maybe get some cool ideas. And we will probably post our, I mean, yeah, we'll post our finished makes, like, I don't know.
I can probably take a picture of these today. I'm actually all caught
Yeah.
up with all my photos. Shockingly, I did it all last night. It took me
Nice.
hours.
Yeah, I
Hours.
will do it tomorrow when I can give him a nice haircut because, he
Mm,
wants to look good for his picture.
true. True.
Yeah. And
That's
right
what
now it's just a very porcupine mess.
he's he's special. Yeah, he's a little different. But yeah, I
Yeah.
should be able to take pictures of these no problem. Shouldn't be a problem. I feel accomplished because I'm all caught up on all my photos. Did a lot of
That's
projects this
very
week.
impressive. I mean, I'm never caught up on everything ever, but I try. I try. Just yeah, I'm actually. I just realized that I'm missing one orange hair, so this is an opportunity to show you that these wires are from uh, a cable, basically, that I'm just taking apart. There it is, the final hair.
Final one.
There we go. Put him in place. Ah, no, what are you doing? He doesn't want to go in. Just a sec. I was rushing it. You should
That's what
never.
happens. Don't rush
Yeah.
it. We're not in any hurry here. We're in no hurry here. We're still talking, right, Peggy? Right, Sue? We can still talk. We can chitter chatter.
Yes.
What
There
are
we go.
you doing?
I think that this is right now. It looks kind of electrocuted, which is very fitting with a smile somehow. I don't know. With the hair going in all directions.
Uh,
Yes.
yes, please. In all directions. That's
Yes.
a must. You could maybe even have one that's like curling almost just a little bit, like he looked like it.
Again, I'm planning to curl it, to like play with the wires. It just at the moment I had to stick it in and not touch it anymore because we need the glue to dry. So I will give him his curly slash sticking in all directions hairdo later. But for now,
See, I can't
I
wait
think
to
we're
see his
done.
hairdo. Like just one that's like partially curled and everything else looks like it's bit like he's been electrocuted almost, like ka-ching, like
I know. He looks somewhat happy, but it's funny.
yes, Peggy, I did paint them pink instead of the orange. Originally, the mouth and eyes were orange, but I
Mm,
changed it to hot pink
yeah.
instead. The orange was just looking too Halloween. I just didn't like. I didn't like it.
I
So
think that the pink just works a lot better with the background as well. And I mean, it
yeah,
fits, but it's still contrast enough, so it really stands out. The orange just
no,
it didn't fit so well. So this
uh,
is really cool.
I
I
love
love
the.
it.
I got to thank Olga for saying pink though, so I really appreciate Olga for even mentioning pink. I don't know why I didn't think to use pink.
It happens. It
So I'm
happens.
grateful. Thank you, Olga, for that.
Yes. And thank you everyone for joining us. I think that we're done, basically. Yes.
I think
Yes.
so. I'm good. Obviously, I
Yes,
mean,
you completely finished. I need to wait for the hair to glue. The hair to dry. I don't know. It sounds very funny. But yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Peggy. She's saying we've outdone ourselves again.
oh,
And
thank you. You're sweet,
yeah,
Peggy. Thank you.
that is
Very
very
sweet.
kind. We really appreciate it, and we really appreciate you, joining us and all of that. Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll
Well,
probably, yeah, this month we kind of We usually doing it like the third week or the third Sunday of every month. This month had 5 Sundays, so it confused me.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah. But we'll be back next month with more creative stuff, and you can follow us on the social media to see the finished projects. Yeah,
Yep,
and
yep.
that's it, I guess.
That is it. I think
Thank
that's it. It's
you.
been a pleasure. We'll see you next month.
Yeah,
And yeah, we only missed last month because it was insane for both of us. So sorry
yeah,
about last month. It was just insane for both of us. So, but we'll be here again next month, June. Who knows what we'll do? Who knows what we'll pull out of our crazy hair? You know?
yes, yes. What
Crazy hair
ideas will
don't care.
come?
Until next time, we'll see you guys later.
Bye.